Gerald, this all happened around 3:45 here at the bus station behind me, the Durham bus station right in middle of downtown. I want to give you this video from Sky 5 to show you what this scene looked like from above. Around 3:45, police tell us that a group of men were arguing. They took that argument across the street to the railroad tracks that run parallel to the bus station. That argument escalated, and then the two groups started exchanging gunfire. One of those bullets hit that gray SUV that you can see there in this video. People were inside that SUV. People were all over this bus station. Fortunately, nobody was hit by any of these bullets. One person was treated for some minor injuries after falling down during the chaos that ensued after these gunshots erupted. I spoke with a woman who says she came to the bus station afterwards, and she says this is not the first time that she's been at the station when gunfires happen.
This is my everyday transportation every day, each and every day.
Do you feel safe?
Not really, but I pray and I hope that nothing happens to me.
Lisa Green, she says, yeah, she doesn't really feel safe here at the Durham bus station because she's been in this situation before. She's just so grateful that nobody was hurt in this particular incident. We're asking the Durham Police Department whether or not they know anybody that was involved. If they have any leads on that part of the investigation, we'll keep you updated, Gerald. The student I spoke with tells me they go through code red lockdown drills to prepare for a real threat. And even though this morning's lockdown was brief, it was a tense situation. Inside Grays Creek High School, it was a normal Wednesday until it wasn't.
We were sitting in class and then we heard our principal come up on the intercom and she said that we were going into code red.
Sophomore Noah Hyatt says that happened around 10 a.m. WRAL learned a student said he was going to, quote, empty a clip into the school, end quote. When he faced disciplinary action, he called his father to come to the school. The two of them got into an intense argument with the school resource officer.
You hear that, you get a little worried and you're kind of like, is this actually like real or is this rumors?
The lockdown triggers a series of protocols for the school so that law enforcement can investigate the threat. The school says that happened quickly and no weapon was found. Students started texting their parents about the lockdown before the school's automated messaging went out. The school says they understand parents will want to rush to the school when something like this happens.
Whenever there's an emergency, we always want to let law enforcement resolve it. We want them to be able to respond appropriately and resolve the situation. And so it helps if parents can stay off campus and really allow us to resolve the situation.
Still, the situation made for a nervous start to the day. Hyatt is grateful nothing worse happened. He and his friends are spending the afternoon trying not to think about what could have been.
Scared, worried. Obviously, we didn't know what was going on, so I think everybody was just in question.
After the lockdown was lifted, students were able to return to an otherwise normal school day. In Hope Mills, Brett Knese, WRAL News. And Deborah, looking back, Heather Tokus, she is now aware of the mistakes that she made. She just wants people to be more careful whether they're buying tickets for a hockey game or any kind of event. What Caniac wouldn't want to be amongst a playoff crowd like this one? Heather Tokus wanted her family to be there too. They are actually Rangers fans who relocated to Wake Forest and wanted tickets at the last minute.
It was like 8 in the morning. It was like chaos getting ready for school and work and everything. I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, this would be a fun surprise for everyone.
This is the post she saw on Facebook. She sent $550 for the set of tickets. Tokus even told them in her chat she was not a scammer and shared details about her family.
It is scary. It's really freaky.
But after sending the money through Venmo, she never got the tickets. A lot of us have apps loaded up on our phones like Ticketmaster, SeatGeek, StubHub, and others, and they offer a variety of protections and guarantees for the buyer. But when you get on social media to buy tickets, that's when things can go wrong.
You just have to be so careful on social media because a lot of these deals that seem really good are in fact scams.
Nick Hill with the Better Business Bureau says if the Canes can advance, the scamming will increase.
Before you buy from another person on social media, make sure you check out their profile. So you can go on and see if they have any activity, see if they've added pictures, they've made posts, see if they have friends.
Tokus says she did some of that, but after a closer look, she now sees what she missed.
I mean, it was her wedding pictures and her baby pictures were on her profile, so that's why I thought it was legit.
So Game 5 just a couple of hours away. Fans will be filling the downtown bars and restaurants, hopeful that the Canes can get another win, extend this series to a Game 6. That would be back here at home if that happens. All kinds of people are going to be clamoring for tickets once again. Deborah Tokus told me that one of the biggest mistakes she made, one of the biggest red flags that she missed, was that the name of the person she was buying the tickets from on Facebook did not match the name of the person on Venmo.
A lot of lessons here.
The Crown Plaza Hotel, where the Wolfpack women, the band, and the cheer teams are staying this week, is just off to my right here. It's just steps away from some really unique history right here in the heart of downtown Cleveland. This is the second largest performing arts center in the country. The lights are shining bright at Playhouse Square. This is its iconic chandelier, and at night, it's simply breathtaking. The marquees are lit up over the 5 theaters that make up this district, one of them appropriately called the State Theater.
A once-in-a-lifetime experience, especially for being in band when you have 4 years of college. Never know how far your team can get.
Earlier today, the NC State Marching Band and Cheer Squad took in the 6 levels of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the perfect way for these particular members of the Wolfpack to take in Cleveland.
Seeing all of the musicians that I grew up listening to, that my parents grew up listening to, I've taken lots of pictures for them.
The women's team also got to check out the Rock Hall during a welcome dinner for the Final Four. Head coach Wes Moore hoping the team taps into that rock energy here in Cleveland to crash the Final Four party.
Playing a great team, big challenge, but hey, there's about 356 teams that would give anything to trade places with us, so we're excited about the opportunity.
Tomorrow we will get our first look at NC State in practice ahead of their matchup with South Carolina. I'll also be talking with some of the players and Coach Moore. In Cleveland, Brett Knese, WRAL News.